bigger, that's my type. That's my type, nigga, that's my type. 8-inch big.
Welcome to my channel. For you guys that don't know, my name is Sasha Man. So, like the title already suggests, I'll be giving you a story time about the time I was in love with two guys at once. So, I was in a relationship for a few years. Unlike every brand new relationship, everything's perfect at the start. You know, you're all in love because you're in that butterfly phase. Like, I can't live without you, I'm gonna die without you type of bullshit. Yeah, that's what it was on my end. Like, I can't live without you, the whole lovey-dovey. Yeah, but it was that you know, you would do anything to please each other. But as time had progressed, he became very complacent. Me personally, I don't like to slack. Like, I don't want to give you the reason to say, oh, she don't do the things that she used to do. I stay doing what I've been doing. Gotcha, bitch.
Gotcha, bitch.
You got the wrong one. But yeah, as time had progressed, you know, our relationship had become a very rocky. Give you, I mean, a few years later, it had become very rocky. Like every relationship, it has its ups and downs, but it was just too much. Like 2017, late 2017, it was just too much for me. I had become really, really depressed. It was just a really toxic relationship. Mentally, emotionally, I was a complete mess. I was a train wreck. I didn't know what to do. I just feel like he don't do the things he used to do. We're not happy at this point. But you don't just walk away from something that you've been in for so long, given you that he was the first man that I was in love with, that I've ever been in a relationship with, doing experience things with. So that was that. Let's talk about how I met new guy. So we're gonna address him as new guy and old guy. So new guy, in 2017 December, I went to a concert, and upon leaving, me and new guy, we made eye contact, and in the few seconds there was so much chemistry, so much freaking chemistry than most people's relationships. Like, so much chemistry in those few seconds. Like, snatch my soul, Sarah. Snatch my soul. I would risk it all for you. Type of stare. Yes, that's what it was. And the next day we exchanged messages on Facebook. Then we eventually exchanged numbers. 2018 now, like January, I got an ex. Like, life was just throwing a whole bunch of obstacles my way, and I just was not dodging them. Like, they were just coming right at me in my face. I didn't know what to do. A new guy. Have you ever met someone and the first meeting you guys just hit it off? You just love their personality. They make you laugh because he has a great sense of humor. He made me feel loved, wanted, appreciated. I was able to be myself around him. And for so long that I've been with old guy, he's the one guy that I know I felt like, oh my God, you're my soulmate. I never felt like I could fall in love with another man. I didn't want to, like, allow myself to open up to be hurt all over again. Because I'm the type of person, I don't confide in people. I hardly do. I just would cry it out, and then the next day I'm going to be like, oh, what's up? I'm all good. Yeah, I just need a cry session, and that's it. Yeah. But yes, a new guy has a great sense of humor, and, you know, he just made me comfy enough to be myself, like, in no time. And I don't want to get emotional, but he, like, made me feel loved and wanted at a time in my life that I was so depressed and just felt unworthy of love. I felt abandoned. There was just so much that I was dealing with. I didn't know what to do. I thought I was gonna go insane. He stayed there. He stayed with me through it all. And but somehow, every time I was with a new guy, old guy just, I don't know if me and old guy had so much chemistry or such a great bond that every time I was with new guy, he would like message me. He would like feel or know. He would like message me, and I wasn't trying to message him back because is you trying to ruin my moment? Like, boy, bye. And I always felt like I had to answer to him, but at the same time I didn't want to hurt new guy's feelings. I made him feel like I don't genuinely care about him because I really do, or did. I'm like, boy, like, old guy, do you have a tracker on me? Like, we're gonna have to investigate this. Like, do you have a tracker? At one point, he even showed up at the same place me and you guy was at. We were at this club, and I was like bumping and grinding all night. I think we even locked lips at one point that night. Like, locked lips? Yeah. Yeah, we locked lips. But thankfully, when old guy showed up, me and my friends, we just happened. I was not doing anything at that point. I was just standing. Like, we just scattered, and that was it. I was saved from that situation. And you know, this place is very small. Old guy definitely heard back that I was talking to someone or whatever. You know how that goes. The place is too small. But you know, the thing is, with when being in love with two persons, there might be traits in both of them that you love. Some in this one you might like, this in the other that you like as well. That's what it was with me. A new guy made me fall in love all over again after such a long time being in that relationship, years, and you know, going through all of that. I was falling in love all over again, going through all of this, feeling like a teenager actually all over again, despite I'm still very young. But it came to a point whereby new guy didn't want to go through all of that, all the drama, me dealing with old guy still, his feelings being hurt. No, and nobody should deal with that. Like, you shouldn't. You ever feel like you meet a person, like, why didn't I meet you sooner? Or maybe why didn't I meet you at a later date where both of us were in a headspace or a situation whereby it can work? And mind you, his personality with mine are forces to be reckoned with. Like, we would be like fire together. But it all came down to making a decision. And sometimes you have to make decisions. Sometimes you have to make decisions that you might not be happy with it, but it's best for the future. And just eventually, like, we drift apart. Me and you guys drift apart. And that was that. I still do love him. I love him. He knows this. I tell him this all the time. I love him. Because, like I said, he made me feel loved and appreciated, wanted, worthy of love. He made me feel enough, good enough. And I thank him so much for that. He was with me through one of the worst times in my life. Last year being the, like, craziest time of my life, going through relationship issues, life, losing my dad, all of these things. But anyways, is it worth being in a relationship with two, or having feelings for two persons at once? No, I don't think so, because in the process somebody gets hurt. Maybe all of you guys can get hurt in the process, but I came to the realization that I had hurt myself in the process, because I lost someone that I actually genuinely loved and cared about, that cared about me and showed me that at a point in my life that nobody else did. And I just want to let him know that I'm sorry for that. Genuinely sorry. I love you. I genuinely do love and care for you. And our timings were just off. It was just not the right time. But I don't regret any of it. I don't regret any of it. I really don't. I was just in such a toxic place. I wanted to be happy no matter what it meant. I didn't even take time out to process what I was going through, what I was feeling, because I just wanted to be out of that phase and be happy. And he made me feel that, and I thank him so much for it every day. I wish we could, like, you know, make amends and make things work all over again, because I do love him. But guys, I'm trying to make this, so I tried to make this story time as short as possible, but that's what it was. But if you like this video, subscribe, like, or comment, and let me know what you guys would want me to talk about, because you guys know I keep it real all the time. Thank you guys for watching.